In this design tutorial, I'm going to teach you guys how to design a super simple YouTube channel art. So hi guys, and welcome back to a new Photoshop design tutorial. My name is Manny, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you guys how to design a super simple YouTube channel art. As you guys noticed most probably on the left hand side here, we also have the YouTube profile, which we did last week in another tutorial. So basically, again, these two lessons here go into my YouTube course that I'm doing on Udemy, teaching people how to be successful on YouTube, how to grow subscribers and earn over $4,000 a month with YouTube. So if you want to become successful and make money on YouTube, head over there and take this course. For all my loyal subscribers, I'm also giving away a coupon code to that course, minus 70%, called Tronix Design. So head over there and take the course. Great, so let's also get into the tutorial. Now, actually, before we do, I wanted to mention quickly here that I'm not going to start right away with a new canvas size. Over here, you guys can see that we have the canvas sizes, TV 2560 by 1440. So you guys can also find these dimensions here again in the description down below. Okay, so let's get started with it. So as you guys can see over here, we've got the dimensions now for YouTube. So basically what you need to also have it for Google Plus and for the TV size, desktop size, tablet and mobile. As you guys can see, I've already added the lines here, so basically just some normal guidelines. Very simple to do these. Basically just take the move tool and you can go over the ruler here and just drag them out and put them into the right position. So I've already placed the position here where we're going to have obviously our profile picture, then the center lines here, and also where the cutoff is for YouTube. So again, we can take this guy out and as well this guy out, and this will be, yeah, it's almost center as well. I don't really need that. It's just for the profile picture. Okay, great. So let's start designing our new image here, basically the layout. First of all, I'm going to open a new layer here. If you have downloaded this PSD, you will obviously have the complete layout. And for the guys on YouTube, just add a new canvas size. You guys know about that already. Open a new canvas here and just add again the sizes here. You can find that in the description. Great. So what I'm going to do again is also here, just open a new layer. I'm just going to write here background, and that's going to be my start. So right away, I'm going to have a white background, and the whole concept here is white, and the colors are chosen accordingly, so it goes together with my YouTube channel. If you, for instance, have something again around food or cooking or whatever it is, if it's a fun show, try to put some more images into the background so it looks a bit more visually. Again, we talked about the punchy colors about the profile, so trying to incorporate those together again, and also the text looks pretty much the same. Great, so we've got the background here, and I'm going to take the marking tool, put a big selection around the background, hit right click and fill this up with white. So again, fill this color, contents, I want to go to white, okay, and Command D. Now I'm working also on a Mac, so if I say Command, please Windows user, press Control when I say Command. Okay, great, that's going to be our start. Then as well, I went online just on Google, typed in YouTube logo and Patreon logo, and I found two PNG files. Now basically what that means is it's just an image here where you don't have a background at all. So you just get the logo and the background will fade away. So again, what I'm going to do is just take the YouTube logo, drag that right on top of this canvas. I'm going to accept it. As you guys can see here, the background is gone. Well, you can't really see it at the moment, but here, if we do that, you guys can see the background is gone. Great, so let's put on the white again, and the same for Patreon as well. It's a little bit smaller. Accept that. We can just put that to the side for the moment. YouTube as well down. And both of these layers are smart object. You don't really need to learn more about smart objects. If they look like this on your side, just select both layers, hit right click and say rasterize. So now you can move them, cut them, do whatever you want with them. They are free layers now in a way. Okay, anyway, so next step that we're going to do is first of all also import again our profile picture from last week. So again, I've already imported it. It's down here. Simply do the same step, just drag it into Photoshop. Put it into the smaller position here, or just resize it and put it into the right position. Simply just press Command T in order to again transform, take these little anchor points. We're going to do it with YouTube in a second. Just place it into the right position. So which I've done already, so you guys can also see it with the guidelines. And now I know exactly, okay, this is kind of the position that I have for my channel layout. As well, if we're going to switch everything off, switch just our normal screen on here, you will see that the tablet, desktop, and obviously desktop, or the big desktop, this is the main size that we'll have for our YouTube channel. And the center size here is the most important one. So place your branding and your slogan into the center. Okay, so we're going to do so. Let's also start right away with YouTube. I'm going to drag this into the center, press Command T, hold Shift on the keyboard and select a little bit of this anchor point here, the small points, and just drag that down so it's equally expanding there, or de-expanding. Okay, and this is kind of the size that I want. So again, select it from the top. I'm going to take the move tool and as well just move that somewhere into the center here. And now I'm going to still put course here, so it's basically again the same name that I have for my YouTube channel. So if my channel is called The Food Channel, then call your word here or whatever your branding is going on top, The Food Channel, with again a little slogan at the bottom saying again maybe food every day or whatever your slogan is. So again, mine is YouTube course, and then also grow subscribers and earn over $4,000. So this is the main word, the slogan. Again at the top, referring again to videos that I'm uploading. So a little bit of a strategy going on here. So I'm going to switch everything on again so we can start talking about this again. Before I continue with the YouTube thing, let's switch back to the background layer. I'm going to add a new layer down here. And this is going to be a little banner as well, on which I want to just put the text here for the videos that are coming every week. Let's start taking the marking tool, and literally outside of the canvas box I'm going to start and create a big selection over here, and around about this size. So I'm just judging this via my eye now. Play a little bit around with this. I'm going to drop it and I'm going to fill this up again. Hit right click and fill it with a new color. So I'm going to choose something that goes along with the YouTube colors. Go to color and I want to choose something black here. Now it's a little bit too dark, so let's maybe go for a light or dark gray actually. Okay, you guys can also get my colors down here again. Just take the code. I'm going to hit OK and OK. Command D again. Windows users, please press Control. So getting out of the selection, and we've already got here a little bit of space to add new information again onto the channel art. Again, taking YouTube. Nope, that was the profile. Let's take the YouTube layer a little bit down. So I'm still deciding now if I want to rescale it. Well, for the start, I'm actually going to leave it like that. Put it with my cursors a little bit down. Great. So again, I'm going to take the text tool just on the left hand side in the toolbox. Put a big selection here, and I'm going to write YouTube course. Okay, so course over here, and I've already chosen to go with the same font that I normally go with. So again, selecting all, and I want to show you guys the font. It's called Bebas Neue. Again, if you're new to fonts, you can also find tons of fonts on thefont.com or in the description. The guys on Udemy have also a look in your description. So again, Bebas Neue is going to be the font. As well, the size 80 pixels. Let's have a look here. I want to accept it first of all and just move it a bit to the side so it's way too small. I think the YouTube will be a little bit too big actually for me. So let's put the course over here, take the YouTube layer again, press again Command T, hold Shift, select an anchor point and just make this a bit smaller. Okay, accept it. And let's take the course layer again. And yeah, it's getting near. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Let's just select the text tool. We're going to select course and make this a bit bigger. So somewhere around again 85, 60, well, a little bit 86. Okay, I'm going to accept that. And that's around still too small. Let's take another guideline from the top, put it on the YouTube. I'm going to take the course layer and also the move tool and literally just move this up a bit. And we can make it a bit bigger. Text tool out, select it, and let's go to 70, actually 90. A little bit too big, so 88, 87, okay, accept that. That looks good to me. Okay, so this is obviously a bit of a playing, personal taste, etc. So play with this until you got it right. I've got YouTube course in there. I can take, again, this guideline out. And next step that I want to do here is just with the YouTube logo, I want to cut out this little piece here. Marking tool, I'm going to go over it, something like that, and hit delete. Command D, get out of the selection, and here I'm going to put my slogan. So I'm already thinking about this. I need to build space to put my slogan. Again, text tool out. I'm going to make a big selection over here. And just this time now I write again my slogan. So it's again, grow. You guys can't see anything. It's a little bit too big. Let's make it a bit smaller here. So again, grow subscribers. And earn $4,000. Great. So that's happy with that. Wrote my text. So this is basically simple, short and sweet slogan, but I'm not happy with the font yet. So for that, again, I'm going to go and choose a new font, which is basically called Helvetica Neue. I'm working with that a lot actually. Let's just find it. There we go, Helvetica Neue. You guys can also find that again in the descriptions. Okay, so the size, yep, it's a little bit too big for me. Let's just take it down maybe to like 20 pixels. Okay, and I want to use the tracking to just up the tracking a little bit so it fits in really nicely. Okay, let's use the mouse, or actually you move your cursor so you can just move it around. And what I want to do now again is just take your guidelines here, and I want to end it somewhere here with the U or the Y and the course here at the end. Okay, so that's where I need to open my tracking so it fits in really nicely here. Select again the text tool, select all of it, and we're going to go to our character box here on the right hand side. If you guys don't have the character box here, simply go to Window and select the character box. Okay, so again, in the character box here, the tracking, I'm just going to push that all the way up, so until it reaches my guideline. Yep, a little bit too much, so something like that, up over 120. Accept it, and again with the move tool here, just press V on the keyboard. A little bit with my cursors left and right. That's amazing. Cool. Now again, select the text tool. I'm going to select all of it and just put italic on as well, so it's leaning a bit. So that just gives it a bit another touch there. Great, so again we've already done that. If I zoom out, I know most of the time zoom out a bit, so just to see what it looks like. Again, obviously personal taste. I want to have a look quickly if it's still spaced into the right positions here. Yes, looks about right. Great, maybe just select again with Shift, YouTube, and also the text over here at the top. Course and subscribers, great, and I'm just going to move them up a little bit. Put that somehow into the right position. Great. The next step that I still want to do is just put again my text here at the top. So for that I'm going to be a bit lazy and copy quickly just this text down here. Select again with the text tool just this text. Press Command J on your keyboard, which will duplicate that layer. Again, we can move that all the way to the top so we know where that is. And as well the move tool, and I'm just going to move it to the top. So it's a bit big actually, maybe a little bit smaller. I'm going to do that in a second. Select the text tool again, select it, and select the whole word. So first of all, the tracking should go away. I also want to check if we can maybe put it back to 0, so the tracking is just completely normal. And as well white foreground color, so it goes again together with my background. Okay, and maybe even, yeah, it's still a little bit too big as I mentioned earlier. Take it a bit more down. Yeah, around 17 pixel. Great. So I'm going to write now a little word in here. Maybe on Mondays and on Tuesdays or Fridays I'm uploading tactics videos. Say for instance my channel is really revolving around YouTube course or YouTube stuff, and on Mondays and Tuesdays or Fridays I'm uploading tactic videos. So I'm going to write in here, obviously all in capital letters please. What was it now? Tactics on Monday and Friday. So I'm trying to save a bit of space with the and sign here. So instead of writing and, Friday. Great, so that's already the first part, but now I still want to have the Monday and Friday stand out a bit. So again, I'm going to select Friday. Going to go over here to regular. I'm going to switch back to bold, so it's really nice and thick. And as well do the same with Monday. Go to the sizes and switch that to bold. Accept that from the top. And again, take the move tool with my cursor, just literally putting that down a bit. Okay, great. Now as well, I'm going to make a duplicate of that again. So with Command J, duplicate that, save some steps here, move it a little bit over. And again, over here, I'm going to put a new text as well. So something in a way of, I'm going to call this strategy on Sunday. So let's put Sunday here in the last work, so it's already in bold. Sunday, and I'm going to move this away, and we're going to write, yeah, it's still not with bold. I'm going to write strategies on Sunday. Great, accept that, and it's a bit big though, both of that, but it's fine. I'm going to take also the Monday and Friday over here, move that a bit over, somewhere over here, so it's again going with lines down and looks just equal on both sides. So one step that I'm still going to do now, very simple, I just want to also add a small icon here behind it just to put some design elements back into it. So again, I'm going to take the marking tool, just hit right click onto the marking tool and take the elliptical marking tool. Hold shift on the keyboard so it's equally expanding, and I'm just doing a round ball over here. Great. Also don't forget, create a new layer again, and on the new layer again I'm going to hit right click and fill this up with white foreground color, so it's matching again the background. File, or white actually, sorry. Okay, Command D, get out of the selection, take the move tool, and I'm just putting it up a bit. So this is already a little icon that I've just built, super quick. Again, cheating a bit, we're going to take the text tool here, select again the strategies on Sunday, so this layer, Command J, duplicate that, and I'm just going to move it up with the move tool. I can't see it at the moment, but I'm going to select the text tool, select it, change the color again to the same color as we have from our banner. Okay, and I'm just going to do a $sign here at the end with the bold side. Okay, delete everything, accept it, take the move tool and literally just move it over here. We can't see it because obviously the layer is underneath. You need to put the layer on top. It's like a burger, so you need whatever is on top you're going to see. So again, put that on top. With the move tool, I'm just placing that into the center here. Great, so again, tactics on Monday and Friday, so that will bring you money or something, and on strategies on Sunday with a little sign again. So for that, I'm going to go to our custom signs over here, custom shape tools, and let's go into the shape library. So again, on my courses and on the YouTube channel here, I'm teaching again how to work also with shapes. If you want to have a look at that tutorial, it's also a free one, and I'm not looking for that. Maybe let's go up a little bit more. I'm looking for something that just has like a small arrow or something relating again around strategies. Here we go. I want to use this thing today. Okay, great. So again, hold shift, and I'm just doing here a small sign. Okay, kind of the size from our ball. Again, it's already black, so very simple. You can either go to fill here in the option bar, double click, and just change it to a white foreground color and accept that with enter. Also, we want to hide the outlines here from the shape, so Command, Shift, and H, so that will hide it. And take the move tool and we can move that around a bit. Great, so it feels a little bit if it's leaning over here and not there, so I want to move all of this list just a little bit over. So again, select here the shape, the $sign, the new layer, so actually the last few layers over here, and we're going to press Command G to put all in a group. So again, text, banner, great, and then also we can have profile alone. We're going to work with Patreon now, course, YouTube, and banner. So let's take banner and background with shift again, Command G. This is the background. And again, we're going to take YouTube, course, and this is obviously all of our text. Note that one. Okay, Command G. So this is again maybe brand, text. So I'm really sorting my files always. You guys can rename it to whatever you want, but I normally save it to whatever it is, and then also, yeah, put it into the group. So when I come back in a half year or right in 2 weeks, then I know exactly where what is. Let's select text banner. And also at the top, I'm just going to move it all over a bit. Great, like so. Super easy. Okay, now last step that I still want to do before we are actually finished. Super easy. Obviously, most of you, as you guys know, on YouTube, you will have all your social media links over here on the right hand side and also your website. Right on top of this, you have this super empty space. So what I'm going to do is take actually the Patreon. If you have another Patreon account, I'm going to move that right on top of it. So I'm going to place it somewhere over here. and it's going to be right on top of our social media profile. So I might need to go back into Photoshop and tweak it a little bit because I'm not pretty sure where the end cut will be from the social media links. So again, it might be that I can move it a bit down, or it might be that it looks super weird, it's just too far up. So yeah, let's try to roughly place it somewhere around here. I'm going to move it up now a little bit more so we have enough room. Now again, I want to talk about this super quickly. Patreon, basically a site where your subscribers can tip you and also give you a little tip for all the work that you do on YouTube. So again, if you want to, you can either put here the Patreon account, or YouTube is now also including the tip jar. It's not open for all the countries yet, and I think it might be still a little while until it's open for all countries. So if you want to be and have something right now, add the Patreon logo and everything to also your channel art, and also obviously put here the Patreon link right away into maybe where you have your website. Okay, great. So that's basically all just about designing your whole channel art. Once you're done, you can just simply hit here on File. Obviously, one step that you need to do is just turn off your layer here for your profile. The reason why I've added it again, if you, for instance, put something in, you can directly see what it looks like with your profile obviously together. It's always good to match things. So I'm going to turn that off. Simply go to File, Save As, and you can save it as normal JPEG picture if you want to. I'm just going to save it here as a JPEG, call it YouTube banner. As you guys can see, I've saved already a few. And I'm going to hit save. Also save options here just under JPEG, and as well super quality 12. Hit OK, and that will be saved now for me in Photoshop. Great, so I hope you guys learned something from this quick tutorial. If you guys liked it, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, share it with all your friends, and I hope to see you guys in my YouTube course. Thanks again guys for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.